Before the towering skyscrapers, the bustling streets, or the city that never sleeps, New York was just a patch of wilderness. And believe it or not, it was once called New Amsterdam. But why? And how did it become this? New York wasn't always the melting pot of culture and ambition we know today. In fact, its roots go back to a small Dutch settlement in the 1600s. But what made this little colony thrive where others failed? And how did it shape one of the world's most iconic cities? Today on Roots Day, we're going to uncover the fascinating story of how New York came to be. And trust me, it's wilder than you think. Picture this, it's 1624. Dutch settlers arrive at a swampy, mosquito-infested island they call Manhattan. They established New Amsterdam as part of a global trade empire under the Dutch West India Company. Their goal was profit, and lots of it. But what made this place so valuable? And why did the English eventually want it so badly? That is where things get intense. The Dutch were traders at heart, and New Amsterdam was their golden goose. With a natural harbour and access to inland rivers, it became a hub for fur trading. Think of it as the Amazon.com of the 17th century, only with beaver pelts and Tom Hardy and Leo with that movie with the bear in it. Despite its small size, New Amsterdam was remarkably diverse. By the mid-1600s, it had settlers from across Europe, free and enslaved Africans, and Native Americans trading with the colonists. This mix of cultures set the stage for the New York melting pot we know today. But then, in 1664, the English showed up. They took one look at this thriving colony and said, "All right, lads, we'll take it from here." Without a fight, the Dutch handed it over, and New Amsterdam became New York, named after the Duke of York. But here's the twist. Even after the English took over, the Dutch influence didn't disappear. From place names like Harlem and the Bronx to concepts like freedom of the press, the Dutch left a legacy that still shapes the city. Over time, New York grew from a small trading post into a global powerhouse. Its roots, Dutch innovation, cultural diversity, and a prime location set the stage for everything it's become. And even though the skyline has changed, the spirit of opportunity and ambition has been there since day one. The story of New York isn't just about its past, it's about what it stands for today. Resilience, diversity, and the constant pursuit of something greater. So next time you're walking through the streets of New York, remember its roots. It's been breaking barriers since 1624.